Yo, what is going on, guys? So today we have another application to the Fortnite dictionary series. So this one is the third video in this series, and what we're going to be doing today is wall edits. Wall edits are very essential for box fighting. Specifically, build fights, they're pretty useful, like, just getting out of blocks really quickly. They can help a lot. And I have all the different edits that I know of lined up right here. So we're going to showcase each one of them, how they're helpful, and what to do, or how to do them. So the first one is this. So you can edit a door, and if you accidentally edit the door, you can just do that really quickly, and that's what most people do if they accidentally edit a door. But so this edit is it's like the bigger version of this. So like a lot of the times I will accidentally do this edit when I'm wanting to do that edit, and it doesn't really matter. It just creates a little bit more open space right here that makes you a little bit more vulnerable, but it still is a really good edit for box fighting. The door, which isn't really that helpful, but it is sometimes a cool edit. And if, like, say your enemy is right here in a box and they were about to edit on you, and you're like spraying their wall down, and then they're about to edit, you can just go behind here and then take their wall. I can't edit today, and then boom. So it's sort of useful in some instances, but this is pretty much the same edit. I did not mean to open that. As this one. And I forgot to do this, but what you want to do for this edit is do these tiles as if you're going to edit a door. And then, well, actually, what you want to do is start like right here, preferably like on the edge of this, and then do a little rotation with your mouse, joystick, whatever, and it instantly just does all four. For this one, you want to start on this tile and just go down in a little, I don't know, but this is a window edit. It's a little overutilized in like the good players, but like okay players use this edit a lot for peeking. It's better to use this edit or some of the edits we're gonna get onto. But what you want to do for this edit is, like, it can be good if someone's just sitting right here with, like, they're looking at someone else, but they're sitting right there. You can just pop that 200. So what you want to do to get this edit down is just, like, you can do any of these three tiles. So let's say you wanted that. Okay, I can't reset. So. Wait, I actually can't reset. I can't reset this. Okay, now I can. You can do that, or that. And there's various things opponents like. If you have an edit delay, so you do have to wait a little bit to shoot, as opposed to the enemies will just be able to shoot. We have this, which is just a useless edit. It's just a window and a door. Very useless. Pretty much never want to use it. This is good if you have two players in a box, in the same box, and you're not fighting, but you just want to have two areas to peek without going into a different box, so you can just make two windows. Like, so let's say you only have one window, and you're both trying to shoot at the same one. Well, if one enemy is standing one teammate is standing directly in front of it, it can block the opponent's shots, or the other team 8 shots off. So yeah, this is another edit really good for peeking in box fights. So let's say you have an opponent boxed up right here, and you take their wall and you do the edit. You can it provides enough protection so if you're close enough, they won't be able to hit you, and they'll be like, oh, they edited, I might be able to hit them if I shoot. So they shoot, and then you can just jump up, and while their pump is recharging, you can just get an easy shot off. So this one is pretty useless. It's like, this edit is good because you can actually be protected. This edit, like, it doesn't do anything, and it takes way too long to do. Like, and there's so much you can mess up, as opposed to this one, which just takes one line, and it's really easy. And then this one just takes two. This one, which is mostly used, so if I go over to the 1v1 platform I have right here, what you want to do in this is just edit and you start the 1v1. So that's where this edit is mostly used, but it can be really, really useful if you just want to catch the opponent off guard with such a big area to shoot. Like, you can just move back and forth and still get shots off with like an AR or SMG. So what you want to do for this one is start editing the wall, and like, that was really fast, but click this and start moving your crosshair towards this side and then really quickly to that side. So like this. And then this edit is such a good edit and one I use a lot. You can do it in either side, but it's called the peanut butter edit, and it's really useful in box fighting. Probably the edit you want to get down the most, because like, let's say you had a peek this way, and the enemy shot, you got that shot off, and then you just do that peek, and I don't know, it's just really unpredictable, this edit, I guess. And like, let's say your enemy had a stair like this, and they were boxed up right here. So you take their wall, boom, or you could just do this, so there's a tighter area that they can hit you, but you can look anywhere except for this corner, which is the only downside, as opposed to here where you can hit them everywhere, but you're also a lot more vulnerable this way, just as much as they are. So it doesn't, I mean, it does matter, but there's both these. This edit is really weird, and not something you do want to be using all the time, but it can be good just to catch your opponents off guard. You can do it either way, if I can edit, so like that. So what you want to do for the peanut butter edit is, so you're here, it's kind of like the three tile edit, the corner edit, just this one. But you want to do it the opposite way. You can do that. I prefer doing that, but you can do either one, whichever feels more comfortable. It doesn't really matter that much. And to do this edit, you have to do a similar thing than this, but just do it to the wall like that. So there's two rows or columns that are gray. And this one is a really useful edit as well, because let's say your enemy is like, okay, your enemy is boxed up, you get the wall, and let's say your enemy is right where my crosshair is, right there, and you just stand right here. They're gonna expect you to do like the corner edit or the peanut butter edit, but you're gonna do this edit and then just be able to go over there and then go into a different edit. To do this one, it does take quite a bit of practice and skill that I don't have, but so you start with this tile and you do these two columns, so it's in the end it's just gonna look like this, and it's very useful just for weird peaks and to catch opponents off guard. So that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and like, subscribe. If you guys want to know any more tips, like I did boxing up and tunneling, those are also very useful things to know how to do. So if you guys want to see more of this series, feel free to check out those videos on my YouTube channel, and I recently posted a montage. I'm really excited to be making more of those. So if you guys want to check that out too, I would greatly appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and as always, peace.